Hi everyone, my name is Bindu. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about my voice. I have bad cough and cold. I hope by next video my voice will be a little better. So for today, the topic we are going to talk about is do we have to learn M? Do we have to learn Power Query or DAX if we are a Power BI beginner? When you're a Power BI beginner, this question comes to everybody's mind. Do we have to learn Power Query first, or do we have to learn DAX first, or M? So Power Query, if you look at my previous video, Power Query uses M language in the background. So basically when you're learning Power Query, you are learning part of M as well. But this Power Query is basically a tool which Microsoft provides in a different platforms. Microsoft uses this in data flows, in Excel, in analysis services. So there are a lot of places where you use this Power Query. Okay, when you're a Power BI beginner, if you start with Power Query, you can use this Power BI experience in a lot of things. It can help you. You can put this Power Query experience in Excel, in data flows, in analysis services. So if you just start with Power Query, that will be very beneficial to you. I'll also tell you one more point. Where it can help you in Power BI, especially in any project, whatever project it is. Data cleaning is must. So Power Query is for extract, transformation and load process, right? We talked about this in previous video. So in this ETL process, there's this T, transformation. In this transformation, you'll be transforming the data, you'll be renaming the columns, you'll be cleaning up the data. All that happens in this Power Query, in this ETL process. So any project, your data has to be perfect. So to have that data, to have a good data for your further analysis, this Power Query is important. You clean up the data and the next steps for you gets very easier. So that's why it's better for you to start with Power Query when you're a Power BI beginner. And then once you're comfortable with Power Query, you can slowly start learning DAX. Okay, just remember, even if you don't know how to write a complex DAX query, if you have a proper data set, a proper clean data set, you'll be able to design beautiful reports. Okay, so Power Query first and then DAX. And if you and Power Query, there are a lot of resources to learn Power Query, and we'll also learn Power Query related topics in our channel. And so once you're comfortable with Power Query, you don't have to expertise it. You don't have to be an expert in Power Query before starting DAX. At least you should know the fundamentals of what all can I do with this Power Query tool. So basically when I say Power Query tool, it's not M. You're just learning the tool, the basics of the tool, of how to use it, how to extract the data from it, how to transform the data, how to load it. All these three processes, when you're comfortable with it, then you can move to DAX. And then after learning basics of DAX, you can go to M language. In this M language, you can do a lot of things like renaming multiple columns at the same time, and also the things that can't be done in direct Power Query, you can do it using M language. So M language, you can think of it as an advanced version of Power Query, but it's just Power Query uses M language, that's there. But if you have to manually write M language code, then that crazy syntax, it can help you do a lot of stuff in Power BI. We will also cover that stuff in our future videos. So I think I'm clear now. If you are new to Power BI, start with Power Query. when you're comfortable with Power Query, you don't have to be an expert in it. Just be comfortable with it. You have to know that you'll be able to extract, load and transform, transform and load data into Power BI, and then once you're comfortable with that part, you can move to DAX. And once you feel that you can write some small DAX queries, then you can move to and you can learn M language. So that is about it. Because I'm sick and I'm not able to present you something, I'm not able to write any DAX or show you some code practically in Power BI, I thought I'll share this information with you, which is very useful if you are a Power BI beginner. I believe this is helpful for Power BI beginners. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. I hope by next video my voice will be back.